Hey guys, welcome back. Drip and Farm 4 Pod. I'm host Drip Coach, dropping knowledge bombs on all drip ecosystem related projects and more intel on this crypto ranch idea, right? So again, none of this is set in stone, but I'm giving you guys at least a template of where I'm at and what it looks like in regards to this idea of collaboration over competition. So if you watch the VC I did a couple of days ago, I gave more of an overview of the project, and now we have the NFTs from Lisandro with the images and stuff, or the content creator images added to it. So I tried to find all the content creators and get them added to the backs of these images. We'll zoom in here so you can see what I'm talking about. Because again, the idea, even if they don't support the project, I understand now, yeah, the crypto is community, community is crypto, and collaboration over competition, and all the meme coin hype, all this stuff. And TLDR, I don't know how true this is, but they say there's actually a group of people that are making all these current meme coins to allocate that towards Bitcoin. So if you've been in the game long enough, there's this kind of like in the traditional banking, there's these like shadow behind the scenes market manipulators, if you will, that create projects and bounce around and kind of like VCs, but at the end of the day, they're trying to just get a bigger share of the crypto market for themselves. So if that be the case, then yeah, we need to have some way to weather that storm. So I'm not saying there will be another leg down or whatever the case may be, but right now there is a meme coin hype, and some people in different sectors of the crypto space say that it is driven, let's just say that. So I don't know. But anyway, what I do know is that crypto adoption as a whole is coming one way or another to every country due to the fiat Ponzi being exposed in multiple areas. In some places that are already gone to like zero. So with this idea is kind of the same thing. It's like creating a community around a currency, so to speak, and then leveraging that energy in that focused direction to build projects. So with this, I understand what the drip community is, and I've added all of the content creators that I can find on YouTube so they have their place in this. Now, some I've contacted directly and they're on board to support the project, and some are just there because, you know, just showing my support. So the way this works, or the way that I've came up with this idea or game theory, remember, it's supposed to be a layer 3 on top of the farm, because layer 2 was the dog pound and whatever the other one was, I can't remember. So it already had that layer 2 from the white paper. So this is like a layer 3. So the idea would be to get as many content creators on board as we can, as well as people that tweet and just influencers or people to respond or whatever and share. And then from that, we launch this project and sell these NFTs, which I want them to be extremely affordable, because the game theory in here requires you to actually trade amongst one another. So there are 3 different staking locations that you can see here. You have the drip garden to be staked on the animal farm, dogs BUSD, because that currently has the highest yield, can be staked somewhere else though, and the pig pen. So let's just say, for simple numbers, we raise $100,000 in NFT sales for tier 1. So $33,333 will go to each one of these areas, and those would 100% of the proceeds go to those areas. And those areas become now the dividend payout locations. Now, in order to get those dividend payouts, you must upgrade your NFT from a tier 1 to a tier 3. So I'm gonna show you the tiers here. So tier 1 for the drip garden staking has soil, seeds, and water. Tier 1 for dogs has the pups, leash, and bones. Tier 1 for the pig pen has the piglet, pigsty, and mud. And if you get one of each in the pig pen staking allocation, then you can burn that, and then you'll be randomly given a tier 2 from the same staking location. Or it could be random. I think it's random completely. Yeah, it's random completely. So I'll show you what I mean. So you got, after you burn one of each of these together, then you get a random one from, tier 2, which is here. Let's let that catch up. So tier 2, you have another 3 sets of NFTs. You have in the garden, you now have fruits, vegetables, grains, and legumes. For the dogs, you have the Rottweiler, Doberman, and Pitbull. And these are subject to change. So I just found some icons for this. There are no set in stone images for these yet. Tier 2 hasn't even been created, because it'll require, like I said, one of each from the other tiers, and we haven't launched and haven't gotten all you guys on board yet. But when you burn all three of, let's say, you have a piglet, pigsty, and mud, you burn those three, you will be given one random from tier 2. So that's how that'll work. Then you have to collect 6 of one kind in order to get to tier 3. So you will need 6 vegetables only, or you'll need 6 fruits, or you'll need 6 Dobermans, or you'll need 6 Yorkshire. So there's a lot of random game theory involved, hence the idea of collaboration over competition, because you're gonna have to work together unless you want to spend more money and gamble. So it's going to be easier, but with teams as well as with content creators, to focus that energy, because if you sell on the open market, then there's obviously a royalty fee. If you trade amongst yourselves and you trust that person, then they collect it on your behalf. There's no fee to just send it to a wallet. So that would be the smart way to go about it. And then that content creator could allocate rewards or whatever based on how they want to do it for their channel. So it creates content and hype and energy for the animal farm and the drip ecosystem. And it helps the content creators and of course the community members, because you're able to pick your content creator as well as maybe maximize your chances of winning because it's spread out amongst different ones. So in order to get to tier 3, which is the final tier for the actual lucky draw reward, you will need to burn 6 of one of these individual 9 NFTs. And then you will be given a random tier 3, right? So the random tier 3 will be the crops. So it combines everything. You'll get the guard dog or you'll get the market. And in this location is where the actual weekly dividend payouts will come from. So once there is a tier 3 minted, or people that have it, let's just say there are, because there's gonna be a total of like, well, the numbers aren't set in stone, so I don't want to give you numbers, but this will be extremely limited supply. So let's just pretend there's 150 total tier 3s. So that's gonna be 50 crops, 50 guard dogs, 50 market, right? Let's just pretend that. So that means the 50 people that have the market NFT, which is the pig pen, they will be entered into a lucky draw for that week out of the month. So every, let's say, 3rd week of the month, they are entered in this drawing. Or let's just make it simple: the 5th, the 15th, then the 20th, and then the 25th, or something like that. Once a week, whatever, you get the point, right? So this will be done once a week, this will be done once a week, and this will be done once a week. And those 50 people we put into a lucky draw, and one person or maybe 5, haven't figured out exactly how to do the game theory for that yet. That's still open for discussion if you want to talk about that in the Crypto Ranch chat. But basically give it, make it lucrative enough for people that have gone through all of this and they win something, pretty profitable. When I ran the numbers based off of like, I think $100,000, if that's what was generated, this would end up being like $14,000 a week in drip LPs. These two were not looking very healthy, but we do know that Forex has his eyes on increasing liquidity in the animal farm. So dogs will go up. There's still dog injections to come in. And then when those injections come in, they also benefit the pig pen. So that could be very profitable as well. And this will pay out in pigs. This will pay out in BSD. This will pay out in drip BSD. So anyway, once a week, and let's just say 1 out of 50 can win from these, maybe a max of 5 out of 50. So you have a 10% chance. That would be even better. And then there is some random other tier 1 weather NFTs. So these do nothing except for maximize your entries. So if you have a spring NFT and you have the pig pen, then you will get 3 entries into that drawing for that week. And if you have the summer, then you get 3 entries into the garden drawing for that week. If you have dogs, 3 entries into the dogs BUSD lucky draw for that week. So these are just made to help incentivize the trading and make the profits a little more, or make your odds a little more in your favor. But these will be extremely limited as well. So probably like 150 of these, 150 of these, or maybe even less. And then since winter, since I didn't have a 4th staking location, this one's kind of like a wild card. If you burn 10 of these, you'll automatically get one of the tier 3s. So that's going to make the winter even more scarce. Plus, in order to get the full allocation, you have to hold 1 winter NFT. Meaning, if you have the tier 3 pig pen, and you do not have 1 winter NFT, then you will only get 10% of the rewards, and the rest will go back into the the dividend allocation for the next draw. So this makes the winter NFT kind of have a lot of wild card value. So again, that's why I say this is really good for content creators and team leaders, because you're going to have to do your best to collect one of these if you want full rewards, and or get 10 of them to burn and mint. But it's going to be very hard to just buy them because it's random, right? So out of the, let's just say 3,000 NFTs, there's, 25, 30 of these or something like that. I don't know what the numbers are. Again, we'll figure that out. But this is just to give you an idea of how this will work. And again, remember, this is just a crowdfunding model. The long-term goal is to leverage the collective energy of the community with content creators, with Twitter influencers, with devs and like analytic devs from, say, Dune Analytics or drip.network.ca, stuff like that, so that we have all these people in place. And then as we have raised this liquidity and we're doing these dividend payouts, some of that money is going towards a community treasury so that we can actually create our own project, be it something we already have seen in the space that's working really well, or be it literally, or I guess that'd be the same thing, even like a meme token. Since it's meme season right now, don't fight the tide or the current, go with the flow. So if this kicks off and it's still meme season, then we could put our heads together and create a meme token. And as we know, meme tokens are pumped and hyped just simply from the community collective energy. Well, if you got 30 content creators from YouTube and 300 people on Twitter, all with vested interest for this meme token that they created, and the allocations can go towards the community, because most of these meme tokens that came out, they kept a percentage, or actually they didn't keep a percentage for themselves. What they did is they stealth launched and then put it all into like Uniswap, and they kept a percentage available to the for the centralized exchanges. But the benefit is it's a stealth launch. So if it's stealth launch, then that means our community would be the first to hear about it. We would do it, honestly, so it'd still be stealth launch and only the devs and whoever's in charge of the contract would know. But once the word gets out, it spreads organically, and clearly within the drip community, we will be the first ones to know about it. Then of course it starts to spread, because we have, like I said, 30 content creators and 300, Twitter followers or people to engage with. So we could pump our own meme token, and then because we as a collective have earned some money on it, then we can now buy and burn drip. Maybe this community treasury that promoted it buys it as well once it's out. That would make perfect sense. They put up some capital and buy it for the community treasury, and now we can ride that meme token wave and use it to burn, sell back and burn drip, or sell back and give to the stakers, like whatever. That's the other benefit of this project. So even though there's only the dividends paid out to this tier 3, by holding one of the tier 1s, you are in this community DAO, which will have this governance model to vote on the projects and the allocation for the community capital and all this stuff. So it provides utility, it provides the game theory, it provides the ability to make some dividends. And as a collective, it provides a potential for us to actually build a project that we all can get behind and support. So this is my idea, as I said on the Twitter space with Crypto Night. I don't care if somebody else runs with something like this. That's why I put everything out. I'm not afraid to share my ideas and give the sauce away, because at the end of the day, the goal is to support the drip community. And if someone else has the means to support it, then so be it. That's what the collaboration over competition means. So I'm showing you everything that I got in my full hand, because at the end of the day, I just want us all to make money like we set out to do within the drip community. So to me, the best way forward to do that is taking projects in our own hands and working together as a collective. So let me know what you think about the project. If again, you'd like to support it, drop a comment below. I'm kind of filtering people, so the group is not open. You have to fill out this Google form so I can find out what your area of expertise is and how you want to support it. And then I'll send you the invite. And then once everybody's on the same page, or at least a decent amount of the content creators are on the same page, then we'll roll with this and promote it. So shouts out to all the content creators in here for doing their part. I think I got like 35 or so in here. Yeah. Hope that provided some value. If it did, you guys know the drill. Smash that HBL special brother out, like, subscribe, comment down below. And until next time, lift daily and achieve your impossible. See ya. Want to pay your in real life bills with crypto? How about send crypto directly to anyone with a bank account? Sprix Finance is a decentralized solution to be your own bank and connect your crypto earnings to real world bills and payments. They do not take custody of your assets and allow support on multiple blockchains and Web3 wallets. Sign up below using my referral link and you will get $50 back when you make your first $50 bill payment with crypto. Additionally, I will be using referral bonuses to airdrop, donate, or burn based on community feedback. Sign up now.